Yo, what's going on? What's going on? How's everybody doing? I just wanted to give you some context in regards to this particular episode. Um, I started using an app called Stereo, which is a live audio app that has some similarities to Clubhouse, but is a lot different in a lot of ways. I don't know too much about Clubhouse, but I know that you pretty much do audio. You can schedule live audio talks, and that's where I know that there are similarities to Stereo. Well, in this particular episode, I met up with a dude, not in physical form, but through the Stereo app, and his name is Brutha Aswad or Brutha Aswad. The way his name is written is Aswad, and we just chopped it up in regards to black masculinity, and so I just wanted to give you that context and present that to you. And so, with no further ado, man, check out this particular episode where we're talking about, is there an attack on black masculinity? And I titled this episode, Is There Still an Attack on Black Masculine Men? All right. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all. Listen to it, enjoy, and comment where you can comment. Let me know what you think. All right. Let's get into it.
What's cracking, fam? How you be, man?
All right. You beat me to the punch, man.
Hey, yeah, I think I am familiar with you. I was in another a room when you was asking some very good questions about what was the topic on that panel, and you was asking some questions about just, I thought, were very good and pointed questions that I think were being avoided. I would say that.
Yeah.
And I think that you felt where I was coming from with a lot of different things. But this topic I wanted to touch on because let me ask you. Let's lay some context here, okay?
All right.
Would you consider yourself a black masculine man?
Me, yes.
Yes. Okay. Me as well. Okay. So I think that we are qualified to speak from a masculine perspective and also a black perspective as well, right?
Right.
So there was a recent photo of I consider one of our black leading talents out there as far as in Hollywood in the realm of acting.
Okay.
Brother Lakeith Stanfield, who trended recently on various platforms with a very I'm trying to find the words to describe this, but how would I want to say very
Shoot, is that the dude wearing a little bit of feminine clothes?
well, okay, so if you look at the picture, let's break this down for a second. But let me say this: the brother was posing with his legs crossed. Brother Lakeith was posing with his legs crossed, wearing some lace front pantyhose stockings, right? Something that you wouldn't really. It was a garter belt, I think. Something that you would never see a real masculine black male wearing. And when I seen it, it struck me. I had a few thoughts that came into my mind, and it was just kind of like it was a here we go again situation. You feel me? Like here we go with this bullshit here. Here we go with, and I was crushed because it's kind of like at this point, anybody denying that there's an agenda to demasculate black men in particular, they're liars, hypocrites, and they're being disingenuous. I feel like, you feel me?
Right.
So we got this brother Lakeith with his legs crossed and the garter belt or some lace front pantyhose, whatever the hell he was wearing, but it just didn't look manly. It didn't look masculine. It looked very weak. He had on this Angel Mama. I don't know if that was a do-rag, but he looked like a man. He looked like a a strong black woman is what he looked like, right? Like one, he looked like one of those. Man, I don't even know how to describe it. It had a transgender feel to it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm saying this out of respect for all communities. I'm just letting you know, we're just communicating about something. And my thing is, if anybody finds this offensive or what have you, that's not our intentions. But we're just having a dialogue about Black masculinity, because we're standing in that masculinity every day as Black men, and it's important for us to check the optics on what we see on other Black men. Would you agree with that? If I was to say, like, it's important for us to look at this with the right lens, right? It's important for us to look at this and say, what the fuck is going on? You feel me? Like, so let me ask you this: when you saw the picture, what was you thinking, bro? Like, what went through your mind, bro? Like, just instantly when you saw that picture, bro. Like, what the fuck?
It was one of them was, like you said, not again, or here we go again, and the other one was, I was thinking, us like, yo, who is telling them to do this, and why are they agreeing to do it?
Exactly. So, and I know things like in Hollywood, I call it Holly weird, because I know things are very weird. I'm on social media. I'm a conspiracy theorist, and I know what goes on in Hollywood, or I think I know, with the sex rituals, things of that nature. So, but I'm noticing the trend, because he was also in that show called ATL, and the other brother that was in ATL, they put him in a dress too. And I believe Childish Gambino has also been in the dress as well. So the question now becomes is, why are they requiring our best and brightest as far as talent and acting is concerned? Why are they requiring these brothers to put on dresses, pantyhose, stockings, weird outfits? Like what's going on with this? Why is it happening? Is it? So I'm thinking like this. Okay, as a man, right? So I'm a public figure. I'm an actor. I'm well known, but I got a family that can see some shit like. I mean, like, so you mean to tell me like that photo can't be erased? Like it's out there. People got the screenshots on their phones. Like that can't be erased. So I'm thinking like, do you not care as a Black man about your legacy, your image, at all? Like don't like I'm from circles where if you got caught with an ugly chick, you got clowned. Like, oh, I see Brotha Aswad with an ugly chick, bro. Like I'm from that, you know what I'm saying? That type of school. Let alone you get caught with a transgender. Like that, let alone a person sees a photo of you in a dress. So like you can't walk that back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, it's hard to explain that one.
So I'm asking, like, why would Lakeith, after coming off a role in Judas and the Black Messiah, go right into this photo here, and pretty much knock down his masculinity in this photo? And why is he doing it? I mean, is that a requirement for him to be in these blockbuster movies and these roles? Like, is it a requirement for him to do this? Like, who is he trying to
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm asking, who is he trying to appease by this move is really, really crazy. Because my thing is, why is he so comfortable with this? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he was in ATL. We've seen the other brother that was his co-actor in ATL, the heavyset brother, Paperboy. He also put on a dress, and I think that there's photos of Childish Gambino in dresses as well. So I'm asking, why is he surrendering his Black masculinity and his image in this way and passing it off as some kind of I'm comfortable with it type situation? Or You know, I live with no, like in an article I heard he said, I have no regrets. I live with no regrets, things of that nature. But it's kind of like, from a black straight man perspective, a masculine man perspective, like me and you are, something is going on, bro. And you're not gonna sit up here and piss on my leg and tell me that what I'm looking at and what I'm seeing is not an agenda or some shit that's happening, bro. Like, that's what I have a problem with. What say you, bro?
Either he's down with that type of lifestyle and that's his way of coming out, or like you said, it's an agenda, and it's hard. It's like I said, it's hard to unless you talk to him one-to-one to figure out, like, if he's not on that lifestyle, why is he doing it? To really like find out from him, because it's hard to kind of speculate why he would do it. Like I said, I had that question, like, why would you, first of all, who told you to do that, and why did you agree to do it? Or maybe they told him something different and made him think he was going to be doing something else. And then when it was time to take that photo, but hold on, let me finish.
Yeah.
But then when he realized he was getting ready to do it, he could have backtracked, like, nah, I ain't doing this. And then why didn't he do that then? Even if he didn't, let's say hypothetically, that was a scenario. Like, he might say, hey, we're going to take this photo shoot, blah, 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 blah. It's going to be this great, blah, blah, blah. And then when they showed him what he's going to wear, he could have been like, nah, I'm not wearing this.
So they hit him with the Dave Chappelle. You would think, like, you know how they did Dave Chappelle when he came into the trailer, his trailer.
Yeah,
the dress was all laid out and pressed out, and then he was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then you see the thing he said on Oprah about how they came with him with it. But the thing about this situation is different. Is Lakeith stated that he doubled down on it. He's cool with it. I mean, but going back to the agenda thing, I was shocked at all the verified accounts on Instagram that was up in it, like big up in it. You know what I'm saying? Like all the celebrity support that he got. But I was really shocked. Well, I'm not shocked anymore because all the black women who were thumbs upping it. Because now we go into a situation where we hear with women say, there's no more masculine black men. There's no more, we're all the real.
Right.
My thing is, then on the same breath, you co-sign our masculine men, or who's supposed to be our masculine men and our biggest and brightest and our talented men, you co-sign them in dresses and stockings and pantyhose with his legs crossed with a Angel Mama scarf on, you know what I'm saying, or a handkerchief on his head, looking sultry as fuck, you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, okay, so what the fuck is going on? So black women, I'm asking the question: Is there an agenda going on? And is black masculinity under attack? Because that has to be the case at this point.
Right. Yeah, I'm looking at this tweet now from some girl saying, it's from the article saying, okay, but I love these photos of Lakeith Stanfield. Can't wait for the entire shoot. And this chick might be the same chick that come on later. Where's all the masculine men at?
Right. But then on top of that, they're saying, they want to see the rest of the photo shoot. I don't want to see it now because they no telling what they got him in on the other photos. They probably got him in a wedding dress. They probably got him, in a Speedo, some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of like
either he's already down with it and they told him what's what and he was down to do it. Or I don't know, sometimes people do stuff for money too, though. And let that be the barometer of doing things.
Well, let me ask you this. And I know for black men it can be hard financially and things of that nature. But as a black man, do you feel like if a person offered you $1 million to put on the dress and take photos, would you sell your masculinity? It ain't happening. Like me either, because I'm thinking like, nah, that $1 million is gonna come and go because my kids gonna be them sitting in that photo, and then here it is. I can't be in my household being this masculine dad, and all of a sudden a photo leaks out of me in a dress. Like that'd be fucked up.
Your people other kids gonna tease your kids, and that might last for a long time.
Well, we go back to another situation. It said this black men in dresses is not a new thing. It's actually very common. We go back to the young dude that was in the movie Lottery Ticket. What's his name? He was a comedian first, and then he went into acting. He got in his major role was with Big Mama's House when he played along co-host with Martin Lawrence. Let me find his name. I'll look it up real quick. I forget his name, but he said that Brandon Jackson. That's his name. So he said that when he did that, his energy around him changed to where it damn near ruined his life. I mean, he was suicidal. I mean, he said things changed when he put that dress on.
That's crazy, man.
So, but now we even go deeper. Okay, so, but why aren't we seeing the white actors, the Brad Pitts and the Tom Cruises?
Exactly.
We're not seeing them in the dress though.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The very first time we started, when you pulled me up into the in the group, that's exactly what I was thinking. You don't see that on the regular. You don't even see that on a little bit. It's not like a normal thing.
Right, but it's deliberately to where they're making sure that the black men are put in the dresses. No other group is just the black men in the dresses. So therefore, I want to hear the people on here, part of the different communities, who will say that this is not an agenda. I want to talk to them at this point, because my thing is, it's clear that something is going on. Even on this app, like,
oh yeah,
I've been on panels where it's I like you was there yesterday when somebody told me you're being too spicy. You got like bro, you like I was even told today, like, are you just a person told me verbatim, you're not in tune with your feminine side. Somebody told me that on this app today. So it's like, okay. So therefore I have enough evidence to prove that there has to be an attack on black masculinity. And if we even go back to like the 1960s and 70s, we had our actors, like you look at, like, what was that one, Shaft, right? Like, that strong, masculine, bearded black brother, it's like that meant something then. You look at the Sidney Poitiers, and you look at you look at Denzel Washington, those who didn't put the dress on, that are the standard for masculinity or black masculinity. We have to have a conversation about that, because now it's kind of like, what's the ultimate goal here? If you're using movies to attack black men, and even on commercials too, what are they weakening the black men up for at this point? Like, it's like a weakening up process. Like, we're gonna keep chipping at you for what? So that we don't stand up and be masculine to fight enemies? Is that what the goal is?
That could be that, and also you got to consider the kids. You want to get to them early, get to their brain cells early.
Well, now that's the thing. Now here it is. Like Lakeith's gonna have a career in Hollywood, and he might be in movies. Black Panther 2 and 3, maybe. What I'm saying? He might be in other movies. And my thing is, that's what it boils down to. Are we gonna have it to the point where we're gonna totally erase masculinity from black males in general? Is that the goal? Is to erase masculinity from black men to the point now where even if a black man wants to be masculine at an early age, it's stumped out of him by his father and his mother, because they think that it's toxic? Is that where we're headed at now, as far as black masculinity is concerned? Are we headed to a point where if I'm standing on the fact that I want to be a man and masculine, and I want to, we can even call it macho,
right?
That's going to become an issue to the point now where my sons can't grow up and be black and masculine? Is that what we're going to have now?
That's what it looks like. I mean, that's what it looks like. The attack is on. Mainly is the kids, the black males. Get them early, because imagery is powerful. The images go in your brain and stay there. So you can keep on putting those images and flash them in your brain. That stuff sticks.
Right, and it's sticking, because my thing is, like I said, I don't see the other white actors, white men being put in dresses in Hollywood. I only see the black men getting put in the dresses. Let's go down the roster. Kevin Hart, Jamie Foxx, Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, the brother Brandon, Brandon that was in the lottery ticket. Like I said, he said that it ruined his life.
Terry Crews.
We go back with Terry Crews, right? We go back to
Snipes.
Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes.
Ving Rhames.
Ving Rhames. Who else, man? Some of the earliest one. It was a well-known comedian they put in the dress. A very well-known black
Flip
comedian
Wilson?
they put in the dress. Yes, that's where it first started off at. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So what I'm saying is there is a deliberate attack on black masculinity that I feel at this point it should be alarms and sirens should be going off about this.
Yeah.
Why is Hollywood?
It should have been going off a long time ago, but it's getting to the point now where it's like super obvious what's going on.
But as you've seen, we're on panels now on this app in particular where they're saying that we heard from the queer community. I think that they use on that panel where it's kind of like you have people out here trying to spin it in the way that you're mistaken about what the hell is going on.
Yeah,
like this is not an agenda type of thing going on here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so my thing. Yeah.
That I'm not gonna say her name, but I know you're talking about. It was interesting because I was on another. I think I might have been a listener to one of her lives, and she was saying how she's aggressive towards. She said she was a Pisces, and she was aggressive. She gets aggressive towards other Pisces men. And then, of course, when you were saying something, she was saying something to you. She was like, "Oh, you're being too spicy. You're being too spicy." So I was thinking so you could be aggressive towards another Pisces male, but when another male was getting what you might have perceived as being aggressive, all of a sudden you being spicy.
Well, it's kind of like, okay, I'm seeing it where the men can't be aggressive, right? You have women being aggressive towards men, and if you be aggressive back, then it's a problem. But at the same time, masculinity is also being attacked too. So it's like, okay, so what corner do you want black men to go in at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Should we just curl up and die and go into a corner and just be eunuchs? That's what we're going to now? That black men have to become eunuchs?
Yeah,
should we just remove our genitalias and just throw them in the trash? I mean, is that what it's coming to?
Man.
But going back to all the comments where it was mainly on Lakeith's Instagram, it was black women who were supporting this. It was that was the scary thing, because my thing is the black woman's going to give birth to the black men. So that means you're cool with putting your son in a dress at 2 years old.
Yep.
You're cool with putting him in a lace front wig. You're cool with your son wearing makeup, and that's not passing off as, well, we have to be open-minded. Well, if he likes it, that's what we heard that. Did we hear that not on the other panel where that's what was being said? And
you know what? That's what I was alluding to in the other live when I was. I think I asked a question or made a comment about what was your upbringing, because I didn't think that she became that way just out of she felt that it was something going on, and then
but she would never admit it. She would never admit that, though. Yep, she would never admit that.
And just like you said, if these women are bigging up the dude and they have males, it's not going to be because they grew up and they felt like they was attracted to male. It's because what the lifestyle you're going to bring to them. And then that's how they're going to live that out. They're going to live that out because of what the lifestyle that the parent brought that male up into. And like you said, she probably would never admit it. Cause I think it was something else going on, because she was saying she was all this and that. She was queer, but yet she was bi, and then she's that other.
She wanted a producer, a black. She wanted a producer, alpha male produce, like a black man or a male producer. Mm-hmm. But when I asked if he was a producer and he was bisexual, would that be a problem? it went all the way into all the way around the world, you know,
Right,
with this
right.
babble. So I'm saying is, it's like,
Yep.
why is it a concerted effort from other communities to either confuse Black men about our sexuality and our identity, or flat out attack it at this point? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's really coming. It's just flat out being attacked. Like,
Well, I'm gonna throw this out, and I don't know if you're aware of this. There's been when Trump was in office, they spent some money, the whatever State Department or whatever, they did a study while Trump was in office. I don't know if Trump has something to do with it. I'm assuming he did. And they went to I think it was Kenya. They spent some $100,000 to see males in Kenya, to see the traits of why they would fight back and go against people. And it was like 6 different traits. It was I forget what it was. I got to pull see if I can pull it up. But it was,
pull that up if you
they
can.
were
I
saying
know where
something,
you're going with it.
and they were saying that they had the traits of being masculine. They had I forgot what the other ones were, but it was 6 traits. And I was thinking, yo, why are they going over there to find, to do a study on that and find out why they do stand up or go fight against soldiers, and even if they don't have a lot of weapons and stuff like that. And now they found out it was 6 traits, so they can bring that back here and try to make sure the males here don't have those 6 traits and they don't stand up and fight.
Well, so that's what it's that's what it's about. See, if you're a man saying that, hey, I want to be a man, I want to be masculine, which meaning that you for the shit, you for fighting back. So if you're emasculated as a man, you won't fight back. That's what this is about. It's about having a group of Black men who are so soggy and moist and unmasculine to the point where we won't even pick up a hammer. Okay, I don't want to get my nail chipped. You know what I'm saying? To the point, but that goes into warfare. So if you're saying that, hey, there's a group of unmasculine Black men out here that don't want to put in no kind of work in combat. That's what this that's what this boils down to. So this boils down to the process being reformed to the point where there's no more fight left in a Black man, because he's totally defeated and emasculated to the point where, as a man, you take pride in standing in front of your wife and being able to defend your wife and take a bullet for your wife and protect her from white supremacy or whoever it may be. Right. That should be a pride as a man. Like for me, when I with my wife, I want it to be known, like, if you touch her, I'm gonna break every goddamn bone in your body, or at least try to.
Right.
Or my children, like they are off limits. I am a tiger. I'm on that. I want it to be known. Like, so what I'm saying is, if you got men out here and they've seen the imagery of a Lakeith or a Kevin Hart in these dresses, this is an attack on the psyche and the warrior class. Is what it boils down to.
Right. And they try not to make new warriors.
Exactly. But my thing is, the Black women who are complicit in this, when it comes time, when they're looking down the barrel of a gun, they're going to be they're on the side of the road with a flat tire. Where all the men's at? It's going to be that's going to be their question. Well, shit, they like Lakeith, they at home in the stockings and pantyhose with their legs crossed, with an Angel Mama scarf on. They at home. Where would What else they be? They won't be out in the trenches. Going back to some Nazi Germany shit when they start rounding motherfuckers up. Where all the Black men's at? Well, shit, exactly. In a photo shoot, they had the photo shoot in the thong with their bussy open. You feel me? That's what they at.
Exactly, yeah. And they co-signed
this is coming, but you co-signed it. You know what I'm saying? You ran the fathers off at the home. You ran the fathers off. You know what I'm saying? Now, your little Black boy run around grabbing your lace front weave and putting it on his head. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's getting serious out here. Like, it's getting that serious. So I'm just saying, like, going back to the Lakeith's, this photo, it was so disappointing, because it was like, damn, bro, you can't rely on your acting talents alone to get you what you need. I think the next ghost is going to be Michael B. Jordan. That's going to be the next one they want to get. They want to get him. That's the one they want to put the dress on too. They want him. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't
But
doubt it.
what I'm saying is at this point, there's definitely something going on. It's been going on, but now we have to start asking why. And then my thing is, we need brothers to stand up and recoil against this. And they can't feel bad if you have a LGBTQ person or community telling you to stop being so spicy and shit like that. You
Yeah,
can't.
exactly.
You got to be able to side. You got to be able to stand firm on your masculinity to the point where it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I'm gonna be a man, bro. I'm not gonna be buck broken. I'm not gonna put on no dress. My kids is watching me.
Yep.
My babies is coming behind me. I'd be damn, bro. I need them to know that Daddy Celine didn't co-sign you putting no goddamn dress on or no weave in your goddamn head. You know what I'm saying? Or you switching around here and being on some moist or emasculated type shit. I don't dig that. And I'm not saying be one of these abusers, and I'm not saying be a toxic man at all. I'm
Right.
saying be a man. Like I'm not trying to say you should be out here thumping your chest and I'm all this. No, I'm not saying that. But damn it, what's going on with black manhood and masculinity? That's all I'm asking. Like
Right.
we shouldn't have to tone. We shouldn't have to watch our black men paraded around in dresses and not say nothing. We shouldn't have black women who are asking for black males to protect them to be co-signing them seeing their black men in pantyhose and stockings and dresses and G-strings and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? While
Yep.
at the same time asking for us to protect them and love them and marry them and defend them. It's hypocritical to me. We can't have it both ways.
Right.
So I was completely embarrassed when I seen the buck breaking process of Lakeith. I thought it was sad. It was tacky. You know, I thought I was outraged because it was a here we go again. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I want to know what the black women are that are saying, nah, that shit ain't cool, Lakeith. Take that shit. Like, don't he got a mama and a brother and an uncle and all? Like, why? Like, bro, I wish I would have a Hollywood family member in one of these high places that's an athlete or entertainer, and I see some shit like that. I'm calling him like, bro, what the fuck is you on? Bro, our family lineage is tied to the Stanford name or Stanfield name. Why the hell are you putting on a dress? That's our lineage. You defaming like that. Like I said, show me the Brad Pitts in the white in the dress. Show me the Tom Cruises in a dress. Show me any prominent white actor that's running around here in a dress.
Yep. The dude that played Taken.
Yeah. You know. Yeah. Never seen. I've never seen these white boys in dresses, bro. Like I've been looking for them. I've been looking for the pictures of all the white actors that wore dresses. I can't find too many of them.
Nope, they're not gonna be out there on the internet and all that stuff and Twitter and Instagram on a regular basis. It's not being cycled through on the news feed and all that stuff. I got the article. It was saying it was a 2-year, $600,000 program.
Wow.
Of expectations of Kenyan men, and it was 5 traits they looked at. They looked at them being tough, heterosexual, aggressive, unemotional, and achieving. They were studying those traits.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Run that back. Run that back.
The 5 traits were: they were tough, heterosexual, aggressive, unemotional, and achieving.
So that's the warrior class. That's the warrior class. So
that's what they were.
That, hey, listen. So
that's
we have
what
to
they were
find a way
studying.
to study this and attack this by any means. Because if they have these traits, they won't fight back.
So now think about this. Okay, let's look at those traits. That picture, did he look tough in that picture?
No, he did not.
He didn't look heterosexual.
You cooking.
He didn't look aggressive.
Nope.
He didn't look unemotional.
Right.
And he didn't look like he ain't looking like he was achieving anything.
Right. So, he looked broken, bro.
Right. So just keep putting those images out there, and Maybe that'll break down the toughness, the aggressiveness, the achieving, the heterosexual, the unemotional. You want to be more emotional than unemotional. Keep putting out those images.
Wow. You gotta send me that. You gotta inbox me that link right there. I need to put that up because that's real. Because like I said, that's the warrior class, and that's something that those are traits to me that are not. Those are positive traits.
Right. Yeah.
Those aren't negative traits to me. Those are very positive traits, and that's a trait I feel like a woman should want to have in a man. You should want to be an achiever. You should want to be tough. Like, and at the point of being with a man, he supposed to be tough. Like it ain't a woman's job to get punched in the face. It's the man's job. Like, what I'm saying, to stand in front of that,
now that you speak, I didn't mean to cut you off. Now that you said that, when you said punch in the face, I did a live here about one of the Proud Boys punched a black woman in the face.
Yeah, I seen that.
This past Sunday.
Yeah, in Ohio. Yeah, was that in Ohio?
Yeah, it was Ohio. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I heard about that story.
Yep.
But my thing is going back to the masculine men. Should somebody have been there to defend that sister? And punch it.
Now here's the thing on that. When I was reading, because I read the article out loud, and what kind of threw me off was, now I don't know if her dad is white or black, because in the video it looks like a white man. Because in the article it said that it made it seem like the dad was there at the time when it happened. When I was reading it, and the person I seen that popped up inside the video to try to punch dude back looked to be like a white male. So I was like, is this her dad or what? And I was thinking, I said, well, if it is, when he started approaching the daughter, that's when her dad should already got in between them. Why do you wait for her to get punched in the face and then decide to go back and?
Right. But I'm saying, if you was looking at square, that the threat, like, bruh, when I'm out with my wife, you better not even get close to her to where I feel like you even get into like arm length of her at all, or brushing up against her. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's your baby, and he got a blow off on your baby. Like,
and and if that was her dad, I think what it was is that he stayed on code with his own race and got comfortable and didn't think he was going to do it. And right before dude did it, he told her, "Shut up, bitch, nigger," and then punched her.
Wow. But yeah, but she be the first one on, get hit in the face by a white boy. Would be the first one looking to get down with the swirl, and then get beat up and be on Twitter. Where all the black men's at? We so unprotected, and shut your ass up. I don't want to hear that shit. Where was you at when Lakeith was on Twitter with stockings on? Where was you at? Where was you at when Martin put on the dress? What was you saying? So I don't want to hear that. Where are the black men's at? We so unprotected. But you up and giving hearts to and thumbs up in Lakeith in some stockings. So I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it. Like, nah, go find you a Lakeith,
man,
stockings on, and hope that he can defend you. Go find you one of these beta males out here and hope that he can defend you. That's what you go do.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's very crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not gonna tone my masculinity down for nobody. I'm not gonna do that shit. I refuse.
Right.
Call it macho, call it toxic masculinity, whatever you want to call the shit. I'm not gonna tone me being a man down at all. I refuse to do that. Especially in this system.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. Like, it's just not gonna happen. But I start thinking about strategies on what straight black men can do when we see a Lakeith, or like when we see these things. First of all, I don't go on Instagram and comment and like it, and I don't say it's fucked up or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand why black men don't approach these entertainers like, hey man, let me holler at you for a second, bro. Like on some real shit, fam. I'm a black male, and my son likes some of your movies and could possibly watch one of your movies in the future. You know what I'm saying? Are you aware of your imagery? Like, are you aware of that? You know what I'm saying? But I think Lakeith would probably say some old crazy shit, you know, some old metaphoric ass, you know, it's some old shit to throw you off, I think. Like, he'll say some old stupid ass shit, and you like, bro, what the fuck? You're like, but I'm just saying, this is like, man, we out here watching. You know, we seeing this, bro, and we tired of it.
Yeah.
It's okay to be black and masculine. It's okay. That can exist, and it's not toxic. It's not bad. Who made that bad? That's what I'm asking. Like I said, the ones who spend $600 million on a study to figure out the 5 traits, you know, of the warrior class, pretty much.
Yep.
So it's crazy, man.
And you know, they got crazy. Think tank. They got the think tanks figuring out how can they get, you know, lessen all of that. So
they spend big money on. People don't understand. And going back to, I have a degree in marketing. They spend big money on, you know, this data on this kind of stuff. Like on Lakeith's photo, they looking at the impressions. They seeing who's commenting. They seeing what age group will co-sign this. They you know, they want to know what areas these people are in. They want to know what kind of phones they're using. But like, these folks spend millions of trying to figure out that information and that data. It's very important. But they're using the data to target and come up with plans and in these backdoor rooms of, you know, how can we you know, push this agenda even further. Like, now you can't even really watch a movie anymore. Like, I've been trying. I'm Snowfall. Like, I like Snowfall. Man, it's getting ready to be some bullshit in Snowfall coming up pretty soon. You feel me? I remember there was a movie called The Chi. I used to love that. What they doing now, they're crowbarring, you know, LGBTQ stuff with black men just having sex. Like, you would watch Power, and all of a sudden it'll cut to a gay scene where one of the dudes is one of the dudes is fucking and shit. I'm like, I stopped watching Power. I can't even watch Power no more, bro. I stopped watching it.
Yep, me too.
Like, I refuse to be I refuse to have these images crowbarred in my psyche all the damn time. I refuse. I refuse. So, I mean, yeah, but yeah, this topic needs to be. I want to hear from some sisters about this, man. I want to hear. We should go find Black Phoenix and talk to her about this. Let's see if I can add her to this. Let me see if we can add her to this.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Yeah, she might be busy with her own talk show right now.
Yeah,
but yeah, we want to hear from the sisters. Or women. Is there a attack on Black masculinity? We talked about the Lakeith Stanfield photo, and we want to know why is it an agenda that they're putting Black males in particular in dresses? We were asking that question tonight. And is it okay to be Black and masculine? And if so, is it toxic? Or is it not toxic? Oh, she got up out of here quick. But yeah, we talking about that, and like I said, you know, I don't see a problem with being Black and masculine. You know what I'm saying? The brother gave us a jewel here. The brother gave us a jewel. I'm gonna get to that article. I want to see that article you sent me in the inbox.
Yeah.
The brother sent us a jewel. Let me see here. I can't check the messages on the while I'm on the thing. Let me see my inboxes. Let me see. Close that out. Oh, here we go.
You'll be able to, yeah.
Yeah, I got it. The alt-right is mad about a $600,000 Trump program and Kenya linking violent extremists of the masculinity. Wow. Let's read this article. American conservatives and alt-right media outlets are not happy with a U.S. program that aims to address the links between masculinity and violent extremism in Kenya. And I've been wondering what's been going on with a lot of the African brothers. And I've been calling them out a lot. You know, a lot of the I don't know if you're African, but no offense, but I've been calling them out on a lot of different shit I've seen on them that I deemed that I was on the talk earlier of how weak they look right now.
Oh
globally.
yeah.
How weak they look. Okay.
Now, as far as I know, I don't know if I'm from there. I believe I'm from descended from the Black Indians, because I'm hearing on one side of my family we have they have some paperwork related to the Black Indians here.
So you FBA. You're a foundational Black American. Yeah, you from
then
the
I had
soil.
On my dad's side, they brought the slaves over there to the Carolinas. So
oh yeah. So you might be Gullah Geechee mixed with some, but the whole goal is you foundational. You're not an immigrant. You didn't.
Right.
So it's safe to say that you don't have no. I'm the same way. I have no African ties at all. Well, African ties meaning that biologically, DNA wise, we all come from Africa. Right. But I can trace my lineage back on American soil down into the 1700s, bro. Through my great grandfathers and grandmothers, I can trace it that far back. My family comes from it was Madison, Kentucky. We moved upward to Richmond, Kentucky, when my great grandfather actually bought the land. And he built his house from the ground up with his bare hands. It's still standing to this day. It's called Ballou Estates. I am my family's on the 1870 census. So you are a FBA is what you are. And yes, I can definitely hear that. I can definitely understand that from talking to you. I can just instantly tell that. Because you don't say a lot of you don't say a lot of shit that I've been hearing some of these Africans say.
Yeah.
I'm not being divisive. I'm just saying that we just cut different. That's all I'm saying. We just we a little different. We ride a little different. We don't play games with white folks running up on us talking crazy.
Exactly.
I seen a video of an African. He was in the Ukraine, and they made him eat bananas and shit like that. Was smacking him. It was some sad, bro. I seen that shit. It was so sad, bro. But I'm just saying that to say that we built different. We for the shits. Okay.
Right.
You come up with that bullshit, you gonna get done up. That's all it is to it. Right. But yeah, so you FBA, and I can already tell about just talking to you in the vernacular and hearing how your enunciations and shit like that you definitely FBA. I knew that instantly. So yeah, but I think you should get in some of these other groups about the FBA lineage on Twitter, and go on what's that ancestry.com. Go on there, pay the little money and
say it again.
Ancestry.com. Okay, go on there. Yeah, go on there and start looking at some of those records, bro. It's a lot of records out there for Black Americans about where you was at, what tribe you come from, voting records. I found military records, World War I and II records, bro. It's heavy, bro. Yes, pictures of grave sites. So when I say that you foundational, you're gonna be surprised what you find on that website, brother. Oh my God, there's some information on there that'll blow your mind, bro. Because we're making a claim and a move for reparations. That's the next move for us. You feel me? Yep. And it's gonna happen, and we deserve it, and we're gonna get it. Yeah. So, but this article, man. Let me see here. Hold on a minute here. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on here too much longer, but I mean, yeah, that's a great article, man. We should have a part 2 about on this. On this topic, but yeah, I definitely, to kind of sum it up, I definitely believe that Black masculinity is definitely under attack. We need to do everything we can to protect our young boys from that attack.
Yeah,
I'm here with my nephew right now. He's crawling on me right now, pulling out my headphones. And I'm happy that he's a young Black masculine boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I encourage him to be masculine. I encourage him to go out in his basketball hoop and all that. And, like, I'm happy, but he's still a baby. He's still a baby. I'm not trying to, I don't bulldog on my bulldog on my nephew and all that. And you got to be a man. No, this is a young Black masculine boy. We don't put him in no dresses. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't tolerating him in no stockings. None of that stuff, right? We're not tolerating it. And then for my sons, I got an 8-year-old and a 9-year-old and an 8-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we gotta let them understand that them being black and masculine is not a bad thing, or it's not wrong, right? But man, this article, man, we need to have a part 2 on this.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a part 2. But yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna spend some time with the family. But man,
All
great
right, man.
discussion, brother. Great
Yes,
discussion.
sir. Yes, sir.
All right, peace.
All right, later, man.
All right.
All right, man. So that's the discussion with me and Brutha Aswad. I'm just gonna say it like that. And yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Comment below, or wherever you can comment at. If you can give give your perspective on it, man. Let me know what you think. All right, it was a pretty good discussion, and I hope to be doing some more things like this in the near future. And you guys check out the Stereo app. It's called Stereo, Stereo. Try it out and see what you think about it, man. All right.